Hello, students. So, coming to the next chapter of business studies, the name of the chapter is Consumer Protection. But before explaining the meaning of consumer protection, I would like to give you an idea about who is a consumer. So, a consumer is someone who buys goods or hires services. So, consumer protection refers to protecting the interest of consumers. Consumer is a king in the market. All the producers should produce the goods keeping in mind the requirements and demands of the consumers in order to satisfy the consumers. But some businessmen are involved in the unfair practices, so there is a need for the consumer protection. Hence, consumer protection means protecting the interest of consumers. Now, in order to protect the consumers from unfair practices, the government of India has provided various laws and legislations. One of the most important steps taken by the government was the enactment of Consumer Protection Act 1986. The provision of this act came into force from July 1st, 1987. The main features of this act are: this act has provided various rights and responsibilities to consumers. Number two, it provides safeguard to customers against defective goods, deficient services, unfair trade practices, and other forms of exploitation. And number three is the Act has provided three tier redressal agencies where customers can file complaints. These are District Forum, State Commission, and National Commission. So, being a consumer, you have been provided some rights by the government of India. First one is right to safety. According to this right, the consumers have the right to be protected against the marketing of goods and services which are hazardous to life and property. Sometimes the manufacturing defects in pressure cooker, gas cylinders, and other electronic appliances which may cause loss to life, health, and property of customers. This right protects the customers against such hazardous goods and services. Number two is right to information. According to this right, the consumer has the right to get all the information about the quality, quantity, purity, standard, and price of goods or services so as to protect himself against abusive and unfair practices. Being a consumer, he should be provided with all the relevant informations. Number three is right to choice. According to this right, every consumer has the right to choose the goods or services of his or her likings. The seller should not force the consumer to buy a particular brand only. Consumer should be free to choose the most suitable product from his point of view. Number four is right to be heard or right to representation. According to this right, the consumer has the right to represent himself or to be heard. If a consumer has any complaint against the product or service, then he or she has the right to be heard and be assured that his or her complaint is considered. Number five is right to seek redressal. According to this right, the consumer has the right to get compensation or seek redressal against unfair trade practices. This right assures justice to consumers. The right to redressal includes compensation in the form of money or replacement of goods or repair of defective goods as per the satisfaction of the consumers. And lastly, number 6 is right to consumer education. According to this right, it is right of consumer to acquire the knowledge and skills. This right is specially for the illiterate customers. It assures that the illiterate customers can get the information about the existing acts and agencies set up for their protection. These are the rights of the consumers which protects them from unfair practices. But these rights will not help them until and unless a consumer will become more responsible and will come forward. The explanation of the consumer's responsibilities are in the next video. Please check the description box for its link.